Hi, how are you? My name is Jordan, and I have been in an existential mood lately, and especially as far as my wardrobe goes, I've been really pondering, sitting and thinking through my wardrobe choices and my personal style. It's like everything under the personal style umbrella I've really been thinking about, and so I thought it could be fun to sit down and share some of my little thought processes, I guess, with you. And we're starting today with all of the unique ways that you can level up your personal style. We're going to start at the very bottom and build up from here, and that is feet. Footwear, I guess, not feet, but shoes, okay? Once I started adding colorful shoes into my wardrobe, I feel like everything shifted for me because I think that that is the easiest, most effective way to inject yourself into your outfit. If you have a favorite color and you get a pair of shoes in it, that right there is a part of you and you're like, again, just personality, I guess, like being shown to the world. And I think it just also gives you another color to play around with and bounce off of with the rest of your outfit. I think bouncing off of that, another really simple, more cost-effective way to do this is by adding like colorful socks into your wardrobe. I really love colorful socks. I love fun socks in general, which we'll get to, but I think it obviously has the same effect as like a really colorful shoe, but I think it's a way easier way to introduce it into yourself. If you are like maybe not comfortable wearing a super bright colored shoe, a sock can be so fun, so easy and simple, even if it's only shown a little bit. But going into the warmer months, I think that that's really fun to play around with too, with just like even a basic white sneaker or something. And then you have like a pink sock or a frilly sock. I think that taking a basic necessary item like a sock and swapping it out for something that is a little bit more fun and exciting is a really easy way to spice up an outfit. And it's personally just one of my favorite ways. Like if you're gonna have to wear a sock, you might as well wear a fun sock, you know? I'll link any recommendations that I have for the things that I'm talking about because I do have favorites as far as colorful socks go and frilly socks. So I'll put them down there in case that helps. But any sort of fun sock that you can find, I think is great. While we're down at the feet, if any of your shoes have laces, something that I think is really fun and easy to do is swapping out the basic lace that comes with your shoe for an elevated lace, maybe even one colorful lace and one not. When I'm saying that, I'm thinking about these Miu Miu sneakers, and it's such a very simple, easy thing to swap, but it adds like so much, I feel like, to an outfit. And honestly, I feel like that's what drew my attention there in the first place. Also, if you have ribbons, if you have a lacy ribbon or something, and using those instead of a traditional lace, I think that looks so cute and elevates a look so much. It's something that I don't think I've actually done yet, but my sister has done it with a pair of Sambas, and it looks so cute. I feel like that's just one of those things where if I saw someone out like that, I'm like, you just get it, you know? Also, if you're watching this in the warmer months, knee-high socks in the summertime with like shorts or a dress, anything like that, I feel like looks so unique and put together and really elevates a look, again, in such a simplistic way. Something major for me personally to feel like my most elevated self is a fragrance, and that leads me to today's sponsor, Dossier. We're focusing on Ambery Mint, which is inspired by Versace's Eros cologne, and I did say cologne, and I have never been one to dabble into men's fragrances for myself. I don't know why. They're just a little intense, you know? And this one I feel so drawn to, and the scent is so deep and beautiful while still kind of feeling a little lighter and sweet. And I think that is what draws me to it, is the sweetness of it. What makes it so sweet is the green apple and lemon in it. It is such a unique scent. I actually think I originally got this for Jared, but I smelled it and I couldn't stop wearing it. And so now it's both of ours. But it also has vanilla and amber in it, which I feel like really adds to the sweetness factor while keeping it kind of beefed up a little. Anyway, you guys know how much I love Dossier. I've always been a fragrance freak. I love collecting scents and I love wearing multiple scents at once, and I think that's why I like collecting them. And Dossier truly makes it so much easier to do that because of their price point. The thing about Dossier that I love so much about their price point is that you're not sacrificing quality, you're not sacrificing an ethical mindset, and they stand for transparency. You can find so much information about them on their website in case you are curious about them. They really truly add so much valuable information on their website, which I feel like a lot of brands are just lacking, and so that's something I appreciate about them. So if you guys want to try them out, I will put my link down below, and thank you so much to them for sponsoring. Some of my favorite ways to add personality and uniqueness to your entire look is not only in clothing, honestly, it is your hair, I feel like your hair can be such an accessory. No matter who you are, no matter what your style is, I feel like you can really elevate it with that. I know that there is such thing as the hair theory, and I truly, truly get it. I've always found it really fun to express yourself through your hair, and for me, I feel my most stylish when my hair is in a bob, and I haven't had that in a really long time, and it's just because I have a personal goal right now that I'm trying to achieve. Been used to going platinum every other year and pink and different things like that, and I finally was like, you know what, I'm just going to cut bangs, and maybe that'll make me feel like a little bit more myself or more elevated in a way. I feel like viewing myself through a lens of like what makes me look like how I feel on the inside kind of thing. And I liked it whenever I cut the bangs where I'm like, if I wanted to feel a little bit funkier, like I'm doing right now, I cut my bangs a little bit shorter, and whenever I'm feeling more put together, I let them grow out a little bit, have a little like French fringe moment. And I feel like whether it's a certain haircut that you feel like really speaks to you. And there are also ways to do this without permanently changing your hair as well. And I think that hair accessorizing and hair styling can add so much to an outfit as well. Even if it's back into a ponytail. You know, some outfits I feel like call for a ponytail. Sometimes I feel like that just elevates the rest of the look, or really just, again, solidifies what I'm going for. And there are a plethora of ways to do this, and that's what I think is so fun. And that's why I really love Pinterest too for that. Also adding like little hair clips into your hair to add personality, whether it's a little pearl hair clip, whether it's a Hello Kitty hair clip. I think that they can speak volumes, and again, add so much uniqueness with such like a little tweak. Most of the time I don't wear makeup, but I do think it can be such a fun little addition into your outfit to make it more unique. It's to play around, and it's fun. And I was gonna say that it is kind of more inexpensive. It's definitely non-committal, but I can't say inexpensive anymore because I was at Target looking at even the drugstore makeup, and I'm like, this is crazy. Even Wet n Wild, you know? Anyway, if I could only ever shop one genre of fashion for the rest of my life, it would be accessories. And I think that's because of how effective they are at adding anything to an outfit, like really finishing an outfit, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I could have the most simple basic outfit on, but as soon as I add one little accessory, it can transform it, I feel like. Even just adding like a flower to your pants, you know what I'm saying? Something like that I feel like is really effective in injecting, again, personality into a look. About when shopping for accessories is what really excites you, what are you really drawn to, and then when I'm shopping, because at a vintage store, you know what I mean, you only have so many options, and I think where your eye goes and where you're like, oh my god, that like, I love horses, and that's a horse pin, you know what I mean? Again, it adds so much uniqueness to an outfit. Two people can be wearing a white t-shirt and blue jeans, but it's how they accessorize it that really changes it. Brooches, I just saw this one picture with a bunch of like brooches over buttons on like this vest, and I was like, that is the most genius thing ever, and it added so much, and really made the piece look unique, even if it was just like a Target piece, you know? Also hair flowers, that's something that I'm really into, like clips that have a flower on it and that you put in your hair. You pick a flower you like, you pick your favorite flower or whatever, and again, elevate. So glasses and sunglasses I think are so underrated as far as like accessories go. Maybe underrated is not the right term because that's probably a lie, but I think that an outfit again can be so charged by your eyewear, and I think that sunglasses for me are something that's so fun, and I keep my personal sunglasses kind of on the more minimal, sleek side most of the time, but I do love a funky sunglass or eyeglass shape, and I think that whenever I see someone with a funky sunglass especially, I'm just like, icon. Funky bags that resonate with you. I think that, again, I could be wearing the most boring, simple outfit, but as soon as I put on a Kellogg's Cornflakes Raffia tote bag, suddenly I feel like a boss, you know? And I think that that's why I do love fun bags. I just think they're so cute and quirky. My personal favorite kind of fun bag is a beaded bag or a pearl bag, because I do think they're kind of more understated and less loud. If you don't want to buy new bags and you have one really good bag, I think that's why the bag charm trend right now is so explosive and also so fun, because you can really personalize any of your current pieces and shift them. And that's what I've been doing with bags that I'm bored of, just adding new little things on, and I think it's so fun. Lastly, little details with big impact. So let's say you're putting a hair scarf on. First of all, hair scarf in general, that is something that I think that adds so much to a look. But then you add the little two clips on each side and you're finished. You're over with. It's so good. You don't need anything else. However, I do think that kind of look paired with like chunky accessories and a lot of necklaces and things, great. But that's beside the point. Hats, I think they are the most underrated thing, and I will scream it from the rooftops for the rest of my life. So whether they're vintage hats that you can find on Etsy, I think they're so fun. Whether they're baseball hats, of something that you like, or just like a cute colored baseball hat. I think that also adds so much. Pillbox hats, I am so obsessed with right now, and sailor hats. Again, I think that you can wear such a simple dress and add that and it speaks so much. Just all big, small, funky hats. Jewelry, specifically like chunky jewelry or like stacking your rings on your fingers, mixing metals, big rings, and specifically like big gemstone rings or like costume jewelry. Whenever I see anyone in that sort of thing, even if it's just like one big piece of like a gemstone ring or costume jewelry, I'm like, again, even just with a simple outfit, that is where my mind or my eyes go to, and I love it. Lastly, any metallic accents, specifically like silver shoes or silver bag. I think that is such a great way to add a little bit of uniqueness or level up your look, and still keeping it neutral. That's why I personally love my silver pieces, is because if they're neutral to me. Also, Nuno has this really great bag, and it comes in like a silver, but also in this like metallic gold, and I think that those are great options as well for like an everyday bag for that. So anyway, those are just some of my personal favorite ways to add a little bit of uniqueness to level up your look, or easy ways and easy things that you can add into your outfit to level it up. And you know what? I could have made this video like 10 times the length that it already is, but I chose to spare you. So let me know if you would like a part 2 to this, because I think that the little things are really what adds up to the bigger picture. Take that as you will. Anyway, let me know what your favorite ways to add uniqueness into an outfit is, or to level it up in any way. I would love to hear down below, and thank you so much for being here, for watching this, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, by the way, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!